The rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. Oof. Bryan Adams here. Dominate your life. Hey guys, just had to pull over. Just listening to another book, listening to some always educating, man. Never I'm like Zig Ziglar, Automobile University, always listening to something. But it's you always hear the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. And it's true, 100% true. And here's why. Because you dumb, poor son of a bitches refuse to educate yourself on how money works. And look, I'm not much better. I am not much better off. But no matter how much money they print, no matter how much money they give you, it floats to the top. The middle class and the poor don't understand how money works. They don't hold on to it. And the rich people just end up with it because you keep buying shit from Amazon. You keep buying shit from Walmart. And I do it. I mean, I grew up extremely poor. First 18 years of my life, I was on welfare. That's going to be a whole nother topic of how welfare only enslaves people. It does not help people. I agree with Joe Rogan on a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of things I disagree with him, and that's one of them. But so growing up so poor, when you get money, it's just people say, oh man, money. Bryan, you always talk about money. Money's not the most important thing in the world, but it's up there with oxygen. And as lower middle class, as poor people, that's why we drink and smoke so much. We're emotionally just always we're mentally always trying to change our emotional state. And one of the easiest ways to do that is with food. Food's the number one drug of choice. Other drugs, marijuana, alcohol, because we're just not happy, man. It ain't fun being broke. Trust me. God dang, I know it. So when we get a little bit of money, we spend it, because that spending it gives us a little bit of joy for a fraction of minutes, seconds, hours, maybe a day, maybe a week, and then we broke again, and then we bitch, and not just one or two of us, all of us. So that money just flows out of our hand and into the hands of the rich people, the people, selling and stuff and investing in things. And then we're sitting around broke again and bitching about the rich keep getting richer and the poor just keep getting poorer. Man, I can't get ahead. Your ass can't get ahead because you spending every fucking penny you get. And I talk about this, helping contractors and business owners is, money comes in. If $100 comes in, man, we're spending $110. Sometimes it's not even our money. It's deposits on jobs. And as contractors and business owners, we're spending that money like it's ours. It ain't your money. Matter of fact, when you become a business owner, you now work for yourself. You are your number one employee. The money that comes in still don't belong to you. It belongs to the company, and the company's paying you, and you probably overpaying yourself. Why? Because poor people love to spend that fucking money. So yeah, man, next time you hear the poor keep getting poorer and the rich keep getting richer, know that it's true, and know that the reason it's true is because we refuse to educate ourselves. And I say us, man, I'm in there with you. My friend and mentor Jim Rohn used to say, because he talks personal development, all this stuff. And guy says, Jim, how you doing with all this stuff? Bryan, how you doing with all this stuff that you yelling at us about it? I say, hey man, listen to me real careful, but don't watch me too close, because I'm in the same boat, man. I'm trying to climb out of this middle class mentality. I was in the poor mentality. I climbed out of that, and now I'm trying to climb out of the middle class mentality, trying to get above that. And it's always reading and listening to audiobooks. It's action. Not just reading these books and listening to these audiobooks. It's taking action on these things. It's not spending the money. It's not eating the bad foods. It's not drinking the alcohol. It's not doing the drugs. And I've never done drugs, so I was blessed with that. I watched my brothers and sisters do it growing up. I knew where it led. Didn't want to be there. Alcohol, same thing. Watched my mother and father both, my dad was never really around. When he was around, he was drunk. My mom stayed drunk the whole time. So I never had to go down that road. I already knew where that led. But trust me, man, there's enough other devices in on the planet. You don't just need to choose one or two. There's plenty of us. But you've got to change that mindset. It's you got to know where you're at and where you want to be. And when I say you got to know where you're at, that means, man, it's like standing in front of the mirror naked. It's you can put on some decent looking clothes and suck in your gut a little bit and feel okay for a half a day. But honestly, man, when you get out of the mirror and you're standing in front of the mirror naked, when you get out of the shower, you're standing in front of the mirror naked, you know where you are health wise. So and the only reason you're fat is you. Ain't no one. That's this whole premise behind Dominate Your Life, is there's no one to blame but you. There's a great country song, I've got no one to blame but me. And that's where you've got, and that's good and bad. It's good because it's that's all you want. If you're the reason, you can change. See, if you're in a bad situation because of someone else and something else, then you are enslaved to that. But 99.9% of the time, if you're living in America, it's not. The reason you are where you are is because of you. The rich keep getting richer because they're saving money, investing in things, coming up with stuff. The poor the poor stay poor and get even more poor because every time they get a couple of pennies, they spend them as quickly as they come in. And if they get $100, they're not spending $100, they're spending $110, if not $200. So they've already spent money that has not even come in yet. So it's about education, yes it is, but it's about taking action. I told you yesterday, got to have that pen and paper. You got to keep track. Got to know exactly where you're at. Like, I don't do it much anymore, but when I'm working with a business, helping them grow, coaching them, I say I'm like the world's greatest GPS. So I can work with you. I can figure out where it is that you want your business to be, where you want to be personally. We can come up with that plan. But like a GPS, like your navigation on your phone or in your car, once you type in that address of where you want to be, the first thing that the navigation does, first thing I'm going to do is trying to help you grow your business. Don't do it anymore, but what I did was I had to find out exactly where you were at. A great navigation knows you're in a parking lot somewhere. It'll tell you, turn here, turn left, get out of the parking lot, go down to this street, make a right, go up to this street. To get you in order to get you to where you want to be, we have to first find out exactly where you are. And that's what I mean by standing in front of the mirror naked. It's like, we got to know where you're at. And we don't want to blow no smoke up your ass. We don't want to lie about it. We don't want to make it worse than it is, because that takes it to the negative. But you've got to be honest. Look, man, I'm broke. I owe this much money. I'm spending this much money every week, every day, every month, and I only have this much money coming in. You've got to stop that. Look, man, what is it, Dave Ramsey? I don't know, man. Maybe I agree with 50% of everything he says, maybe 60. But that's somewhere to start. But I mean, you have no effing excuse with the information that is on the Audible program, or just, you don't even need to spend the freaking money. Brian, I can't even afford the books. Man, you talking about these audio books, I can't even afford them. Damn, you worse off than I thought. Okay, YouTube, man, it's all there for free. Building your business, man, I've got hundreds of videos on my YouTube channel to help you grow your business. So the only thing holding you back is you. Turn off the effing television, watch some educational YouTube, watch it with your journal and your pen in hand, take some notes, start working out a plan of this is the actions I'm going to start taking every day. So that's it. I got to get back. I got things to do. A lot of stuff going on coming up. But, hey, Big Toby, going to see Toby soon. Cody, man, I'm hoping I'm going to be seeing you soon. But that's it, man. Just like the rich do keep getting richer because they're doing the right stuff. The poor stay poor and become even more poor because they're doing all the wrong stuff. And it ain't no one to blame but you. Sorry, man. That's just the truth. God bless you. Have a great day. Enjoy.